crafters, welcome to Creative Moments by G. I'm G, and guess what time it is? It's Paper Pumpkin time. December Paper Pumpkin. They sent us gift card boxes. Monty and I wanted to create gift card holders. So let's head down to the crafting table and let me show you what we're going to do. Here is our paper pumpkin, and they send you a whole box of gift card boxes that you can create. You can put together. You can actually use this as a little slip cover that goes over the box and decorate it. But we didn't want to do that. We wanted our alternative to be gift cards that have a gift card holder in them. So we have created 7 gift card holders, and we're going to create one together. So let's get busy. The first thing you'll need for our card is a regular base card. So go ahead and pick out a white base card that's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take one of those papers that they had in the box, and because that was such a light color, we went ahead and we used our blends and a ruler, and we just went over those stripes just to make it a more vibrant color. Now we're going to have this right here on the front of our card, so we need to cut this off because we don't need that flap for what we're going to do. We're going to make an actual pinwheel card. So let's grab our trimmer and let's take off this amount. Now we need to take off 1 inch on the very front cover of our base card. So go ahead and do that. And now get out your ruler. And we need our mat to be 3 by 5 1/4. So let's just see. We already have this basically at 3. And we're going to cut it down to 5 1/4. Now the next thing we need to do is just go ahead and get this glued down to our front flap. And now you want to take a set of dies. You know, we have found that most people have circle, oval, and square dies. So you will need to take out one of your square dies, your largest one, depending on how big you want your pinwheel, because we are going to cut out this of the front of our card. So let's go ahead and use some of our removable tape. We love this tape. You can check this out. Go below the video and open up G's faves, her craft faves, and it'll take you right to that page. Now let's go ahead and just put this in the boss and cut this out. So let's just pop this off. Now we can actually save this for another card, right? So just put that to the side. Now you might want to go ahead and use your bone folder to really crease that side flap. Okay. Now we want this to have a color in it. So we're going to go ahead and bring in black. And we're going to put this right on the inside, and it's going to be a first mat. So we're going to cut a mat that is 5 1/4 by 4. And now we're just going to glue this down right here. Next, we're going to create our pinwheel. So you need to use those sheets of paper that they give you and go ahead and cut yourself a 2.5-inch square. Now I cut 2 just in case I need another one. And now we are going to fold this in half. Now you'll see that it has dots on both sides. I went ahead and glued 2 of them together. So now we're just going to crease point to point. So you can just crease it. Now turn it over and crease it again, point to point. Next, you're going to need to take a pair of scissors, and we are going to cut about 1/2 inch from the middle. Now you can mark that if you want with the tick mark, but I think I can just see it. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut close to the middle, about 1/2 inch out on all. Just go straight from the point on that score line. Okay, now we're going to put down our silicone mat. And that is because when we get some of our tape runner on here, we'll just be able to wipe it off. So the first one you're going to do is bring that corner right to the center, just like that. So let's go ahead and get just a little bit of tape right there. Okay. Now we're just going to turn it, and we're going to take the next one. We're going to put a little bit of tape right there and bring it right to the center. We're going to turn it again, put some more tape, and bring that tip right to the center. Let me just scroll in just a little bit. Next, we're going to put a little bit more tape and bring this point right to the center. And we have created our pinwheel. Now that we have everything glued down to the center, all we need to do is glue this down to this mat, and this is a graduation card, or it could be a happy birthday card if you want, but we're actually going to put a graduation cap right in the center. So let's take our little graduation cap, and they provided this in the kit. You might want to add 2 dimensionals just to give it some height. So we're just going to add another one right on top. And we're going to stick it right in the middle. Now we are going to glue this down to the center of this card just with some glue. And now we have to add some special sayings, and we have to still add our gift card holder on the back. You have plenty of room to write right here. So let's take out one of those little strips that they gave us, and let's go ahead and stamp one of the sentiments. Tap, tap, tap. And we're going to add it to a black piece of paper. And what I like to do when I have a small sentiment strip like this, I go ahead and get my glue on the back. I take it onto a strip that I already have, and I line it up exactly where I want it on the side and the top. That way, I only have to cut now this side and the bottom. And it gets lined up just perfectly. And now we're going to add this to the front of the card right here. Now let me show you how to cut this box apart so that you can actually create 2 gift card holders out of this one box. Okay, so we need this flap, and this flap, and that's really all we need. So the first one, we are going to cut across just like this. And we have our first gift card holder. But let's go ahead and cut our second one just so that we can show you how to do it. So we don't need these little bitty flaps here. So go ahead and just cut them off. We also don't need these long little ones here. It's that first score line. So go ahead and just cut that off. Once again, we don't need those tiny little flaps. We don't need that first score line tab. So go ahead and cut it off. And we don't need this one. Now you've made 2 gift card holders out of that one box. So let's put this one to the side. Let's go ahead and use this one. And the first thing we need to do is get us a little bit of tape because we're going to fold it just like this. We need a little bit of tape right here. So we're going to use our tear and tape for that. Just put a little piece right there. Flip it over. And just peel off the back. Now, close that, close the side. And now we're going to put tear and tape on all 3 sides. Go ahead and use your finger or your bone folder and really press that into the gift card holder. Now, you need to get a little hole right there, so use like a 1-inch punch. And we're just going to put it in halfway and punch it. And now look at that, so cute. But we're not done with this because we want to go ahead and put a cover on there and just put a matching color. We think that looks pretty. And let's go ahead and stamp "You Did It." Tap, tap, tap. You want to make sure you get enough black on there or whatever color you want to use. Nice and dark. Now we're going to glue this to the front of our gift card holder. And we need to go ahead and cut off that little bit that just got in our way. And look at that. So we are going to take this and glue this using our tear and tape right to the back of our card. So let's take off the backing and just add this to the back. Now look how unique that card is. If you need a unique card for someone, this is it. This turns out so cute. You can use any of the colors that they included. So let me show you the other alternatives that we did. We used another set of colors to create another pinwheel. So let's look at that. Look at this one. We decided to go ahead and add some rhinestones right in the middle. We added the little flowers that they had with the rhinestones. Very unique card, and it doesn't have to be a graduation card. It can be a happy birthday card. It can be you're my best friend, or I just want to make you smile. Here's the gift card holder on the back, and the gift card fits very nicely in there. It's not loose. It's not going to slip out. You're going to put it in an envelope. So we have our 2 pinwheels. Now look at this one. We simply took the paper that they gave us, cut it into squares, put a mat around it, did some borders, used their little cupcakes. How cute is that? And made a happy birthday card. Yes, we have our gift card holder right there. This is a top fold card. We wanted to create cards instead of boxes. And so we created gift card holders. They're truly gift cards, but they have a holder in them. Now look at this one. We used the paper that they gave us, but we decided to bring in some color. Let's make this card pop. So we used our gorgeous grape, brought in a different stamp set. Now look at this. Cheers to Forever. Let me give you a tip. They give you these stamps, but they are small on some of them. And the Cheers to Forever was very small. All you have to do is stamp it on a piece of paper, put it in your printer, and then enlarge it to whatever size you want. You use the stamp, you use their sentiment, but now we have a larger sentiment. And that really fits the card. And does it have a gift card holder? Of course it does. Right here, plenty of room to write. But it's a fun card. Now look at this one. We decided to use some dies, some circle dies. We cut that out. We used their paper right behind it just to fill in those holes. We used their stamp set. And on this one, we took our blend and we just held it on the paper. And the paper really sucks it up. So you can just hold it and it gives you that border, that just ever so lightly border, but it really does make a difference. And we added our gift card holder right there. Next, we have our little gnome. Look at him for your special delivery. We used the paper that they gave us. Once we cut out using our circle die, this hole right here on this paper, and then we just stamped him on the white base, colored him, added our gift card holder, and we have a really cute card. Look at this one. We used the paper that they gave us. We made little squares, cut those diagonally, and put them on opposing sides. Look how cute that looks. We added a gift card holder right here, put the label on the front, and we use this little gnome because he's holding a heart, and the heart they give you in the kit fits that gnome perfectly. So cute. And finally, we created this pinwheel. And now I will list the video below that shows you how to make this. We used the beautiful paper that they gave us. Once again, we enlarged their stamp set. We just stamped it, put it in our printer, and we enlarged it to 125%. Open it up, and you have your gift card holder. What do you think about these gift card holders? We love these gift cards. The boxes are so cute, but we wanted to create something that was truly an alternative. So we decided to create these gift card holders. We hope you liked them. Leave us a comment below, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.